All right, folks, welcome back. We're back. We're deep into week 6 of the We Like Dota League Season 2, and this is Worthful Nuts against Noobs X Noobs. And I believe the last match that Noobs X Noobs just had was a pretty sweet counter pick. They almost, I want to say they almost won it in the draft, but it was counter initiation, Centaur, Blink Daggers, and stuff like that against the Pansies, who had a pocket pick of a pocket draft of lots of ranged or stacking auras, very similar to what I used to do with my team Floor is Lava. Very just tons of ranged gank, and it was but fairly squishy lineup though. So I think this is this next match they have against some Worthful Nuts. At least 3 matches to their name, maybe 4. The problem is I don't want to look at, because I'm casting replays. And thank you guys for being so patient with me on this. Because I'm casting replays all this week, I don't want to look at the stats because it'll show who won, all the other matches too. So I don't want spoilers. So I'm just kind of playing this by ear. So Worthful Nuts picking Dazzle Bloodseeker together, and what's possibly might be a Necro mid with a Gyro versus a Gyro and Wind Ranger, and Wind might be Necro against Wind. If that's the case, it'd be pretty evenly matched. The Aura against the Power Shot. They sort of balance each other out. Lena, Undy, Shaky, and Winter Wyvern banning out lots of AoE teamfight action on Worthful Nuts, so they want to try and get that for themselves. Meanwhile, banning out lots of press R to win, lots of late game carry, lots of OP stuff in the draft, and maybe possibly a research ban on the Ursa. They got Crystal Maiden probably looking out for that Gyro down bottom. That's about that. That's about it. If the Necro and Wind Ranger do go mid, yeah, the Aura will push her back, but in return she can fire back with the Power Shot, which will pretty much even things out as far as the creep equilibrium and everything like that. So they got the Witch Doctor. This is like the Central American warrior lineup here. All Dazzle, Bloodseeker, Witch Doctor all together. And if you ever want to look up just how hard it is to be an Aztec priest or something like that, that is some hardcore shit. Go look it up. Like, what they put themselves through is just as hard as the warrior line. So we got a roaming Spirit Breaker, who's going to have plenty of mana from the CM, hopefully. And we got plenty of reserve time. Hopefully we don't have to go too much into that. So let's take a look at our lineup here. Looks like Crimson. The only one as a stand-in here, so Bone, Dreams, Cheeks of Flabbin, and Clyde Frog against Huge Douche, Kyler Baby Powder, Captain Trips, Pretty Bunnies, and Robert. So they do ban out the Morana. Again, more AoE team fight. They really want to take out the team fight from Noobs Ass Noobs. They had a really clutch Centaur. I think it was Clyde Frog on the Centaur last time, and he really was just on the ball with that shit, with the Blinko Stomp, and I'm surprised they didn't ban it out in this game. So Bristle getting banned out for Noobs as Noobs. They want banning out some tanks, banning out a lot of melee. They're playing a range game here mostly. Most of this ranged. Windy and Gyro both being at least medium range. That's about it. And Spirit can lead these guys off. Disruptor would really ruin their day, but they need one more carry on Worthful Nuts. So, I mean, I would personally, if it was my draft, I would do either Dazzle or Witch Doctor, one of the two. Most likely, probably Dazzle, because you've already got plenty of damage as it is. And then a Disruptor instead, because. But then again, they picked Spirit Breaker kind of late, so hindsight 2020. Yep. Digging deep into that reserve time now. They're saving it for the very end, thinking about what they want to do. I'm still thinking Necro and Wind are going to be their mid. And Slarty Poo. So it might be a mid blood, or it could be an off lane blood. And Omnumbers. So they have a pretty balanced lineup, but not a whole lot of carry on Noobs Ass Noobs. They're going to have to end this pretty early. If Slarter gets fat, he is gonna start tearing shit up. So even with the repel, it sort of gets offset by the damage amp once the repel's over with, or once the Guardian Angel's over with, and the repel and such. And so here we go. Sabone on the gyro. Dreams on the disconnected, or the Wind Ranger. Crimson standing in, possibly. I don't know. He's got the Noobs ass News logo. And Cheeks flapping on the Crystal Maiden and Clyde Frog on the Omni Knight. Against Huge Douche. Huge Douche on the Witch Doctor. Kylar something or other. How do we say this here? Doot, 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 doot. This is the almost all purple lineup. Good lord, these long tags. Kylar Baby Powder. There it is, okay. That's what it was. Captain Trips on the Blood. And Pretty Bunny on the Necro. Looks like we're going to have a mid Necro. Robert backing things up on the Dazzle. And now we're going to see a Tri-Lane, or we're going to see a Jungle Blood. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Jungle Blood. Been pretty common in this meta lately. Pretty self-sufficient. That lets Slaughter get pretty much free farm, but it also means that he has to fend for himself. If he goes, there's a lot of range on this team. Every lane is going to have at least one ranged to deal with. So that might mess up the plans a little bit. So we got 3 on 2 up top. And let me know in the comments what kind of what type of environment you pick here. This is the flamey one, there's the pestilence one, and then there's the other one. I got them all on shuffle right now. Here we go. Might have it dive here. They might let it go. Crimson dives in with the charge, but he doesn't have any bash or anything to back it up, so he just takes a ton of damage. Blood Bright going to follow that up too. And they get sent packing. So that's 1 for 1. Dreams did pick up the one in the middle. And Team Purple down bottom, they do have the Doctor in the bottom backing them up, and Robert and Captain Trips in the mid. Very balanced lineup here. And the odd man out literally is Necro. Yeah, all these priests and warriors and shit, except Slaughter's kind of the odd man out, but he's purple, so it makes it all good. He sort of slips in there. He can sort of we lost our cheeks. We lost our ass. Alright, so it's going to be Pretty Bunny against Dreams. Not really surprised there. So the Aura is going to push him out, and then he's going to be able to return fire with the power shot right away. And once... you have to excuse me just a second here. So once Cheeks sees here, gets his Aura, she'll be able to start spamming power shot more often than usual. I'm going to speed this up a bit. There we go.
Cool of you.
And thank you again, guys. Your patience this week with me casting the matches, both with technical difficulties, Reborn, being sick. I mean, I'm literally watching Beyond the Summit, pro level commentary and everything, and they are getting they're just getting kicked out of the game, and just like, oh, all right, time to reconnect. Thanks, Reborn. You know, literally they are facing all the same problems that we are at the pro level. So hang in there. They'll get this all ironed out. Meanwhile, up top, Crimson taking a pounding up here. Cheeks flapping, not looking too good himself. He's already burned the first 2 frostbites and is out of mana. Needs to get that next level before he can do anything. Crimson getting really pushed out here. Uh-oh. Trips wants to dive in deep. Does he have thirst? Nope, no thirst, but he's going to dive in deep. And down goes Cheeks of flapping. They cut deep into the cheeks. And first blood for Worthful Nuts. Crimson's also going to have to pull back too, so that's pretty much a 0 experience lane up top for at least about 30 seconds or so. And meanwhile, down bottom, Clyde Frog trying to rotate in, trying to get a little flanking action. One point in the purification. Let's see if he's going to do repel. Repel second is not a bad choice at all here, because you got multiple stuns to watch out for. Whether he's going to do repel or the degen aura, that's we'll find out in about a second or two here. And that's going to dictate how this lane's going to go. It's so much decision making based on what these guys are going to pick. They do have counter initiation with that is the only stun they have down there. So they got the degen aura for speed and escape. However, we've got a little bit of sprint action here. So that sprint should be enough to get through the degen. Meanwhile, Robert getting frozen, Cheeks flapping, still the level 1. And up top. Yep. Top leader so far. Oh, here we go. A little bit of rocket barrage, but creeps are taking most of that. And Sabone's gonna get pushed out by that ranged harass yet again. And Kyler's doing pretty good down here. I don't know whether to call you Kyler or Baby Powder, or just Kyler Baby Powder, or KB or what. Oh no, that courier! Oh, the courier! God, jeez, chicken! Come on, Rocky! Can't charge it because of the magical effect, and he's going 60 more. Meanwhile, we got a thirsted Trips, which is going faster than him. Fortunately, he's got his charge. He's able to head back to the lane. Damn, that was close. Sorry, Rock. You're gonna have to keep trying before you catch that chicken. And Dreams has zoned out. Dreams has zoned out Pretty Bunnies here, or either that, or he went for something. Maybe he went for something down bottom and came up empty. So that's gonna cost him though, because he's actually up a level. A full level in a head-to-head even match here is pretty damn important. Cheeks does pick up his second level in the aura, and that's going to open up a lot more options in the other lanes. Spamming more purification. No, he's getting in there. That cast just keeps on bouncing, then he gets hit by the crush. But a counter rocket barrage, and the missile will send them on their way as we get ready for the second set of runes. Meanwhile, up top, Cheeks flapping does go down a second time. They are very, very aggressive on this tower. They're going to need some help from Dreams, like ASAP, like right now. Meanwhile, speaking of Dreams, looks like he went for a move. He got a little aggressive. He had a little bit of an advantage on Pretty Bunnies, but I actually want to take a quick... I want to see what happened there. Power shot. Does he get a shackle? Does it not connect or something? We'll find out. He's got good creeps to shackle it. He dives on the tower. Creep 1 goes down. Another power shot. How does this happen? So he death pulses himself back up, and then the tower just beats him down, and then the aura follows up. Good lord. Wow. Excuse my allergies. I'm still coming off a pretty bad cold here. Between the technical stuff and my cold the last couple of days. Sorry, you're just going to have to bear with it. I'm not waiting any longer. I'm casting today, whether I have to blow my nose or not. And Clyde Frog coming in. Still no points in Repel. He's got the aura. He's got the purification at 2. Missile coming out. Pretty Bunny doesn't have his ult yet. He is really towing that razor's edge. Going for the mechanism right away. Mechanism will be there with into his power treads in about 300 gold, give or take. Meanwhile up top, Worthful pretty much dominating this lane. Cheeks, I mean, it's not like being against the tower is a bad thing. He just picked. Okay, so Cheeks just picked up level 3. He's gonna go off. He's gonna go offensively, going for more frostbite action, which when you're defending under a tower is fantastic. That 5-minute mark. Oh, another cask bounce. Goes for it. Nope. Huge douche. Taking a huge rocket barrage. Takes out almost half his health right there. He has to back up. Meanwhile, Dreams. Next runes are up in 30 seconds. We got a almost fresh Pretty Bunny rotating in here. Meanwhile, Dreams bottle in hand. 1 charge left. Plenty of mana here. He is doing some good work on that middle tower though. We'll have it done pretty quickly. At this rate, you might as well just keep on going. Clyde Frog rotating around the backside, trying to find huge, but nope, not gonna work. And Pretty Bunny's finding the bounty rune. We got a invis rune down bottom, and invis rune down bottom, and there's gonna be another rune in 5 seconds. But he says, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go." And rotating around the backside. This is looking good. Crimson, ooh, he wants it. He knows something's up. Did they have a ward for that? Yeah, they had it warded. And he's gonna go right by the double damage. What the? Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's see if Dreams can pick it up. Meanwhile, where's Dreams? Okay, he's bottom. He just got his boots. They're on the way. No, Cheeks are flapping, getting pounded here. Oh no, he's gonna get out of the blood right. No, he gets clipped by it, and he is gonna go down. Trips does take him out, but now he's getting stun locked under the tower. He could not get a frostbite off beforehand. He made the coin flip chance of try to get out from the frostbite. It was so close. I mean, that's like right at the goal line. Or you could just say, screw it, I'm just gonna frostbite you. I'm gonna take the hit, frostbite you, get you stunned, and pretty much secure the kill. But here comes Clyde Frog, rotating in, at least securing the tower. And Pretty Bunny came back for the DD.
One thing that an Necro really doesn't need, but keeping it from Dreams is really important. Meanwhile, I think this middle tower is just about pushed out. It's 5-0 in favor of Worthful, but we might have first stone before. We might have a first stone drawn before first blood at this rate. For Noobs as Noobs. Crimson now on the run under this tower. Well, there's the first scythe of the evening. It's going to take out Clyde Frog, and Captain Trips diving under that tier 2. Now they're sandwiched between two towers. They've got the sustain for it, but man, they can't keep this up forever. They do secure a kill, 6-0, but it is going to cost them their mid tower. That's going down quick. Meanwhile, down bottom, Sabone's just trying to hold the fort down until reinforcements can get here. Cheeks Flapping is on the way. The guys have made it. Should pick up another level. Might be thinking about picking up one level in the Nova, or just more mana regen. Nope, more mana regen. Team effort. So first stone drawn before first blood on behalf of Noobs as Noobs. Don't count them out. They hung really tough in the last game, I think, against whichever game it was, the Pansies, where there's a game or two ago. They hung in there and they fucking came back. So don't count these guys out yet. Don't think this is going to be one of those high tier snowballs. Worthful Nuts is, like, I think they only have like one loss under their belt this whole league. So I think they're at least four wins, 3 or 4 wins at least. I can't verify that, because then I'd find out the spoilers. I definitely know who won this match by checking that out. Instantly I'd see the win. I'd see the W and I'd be like, oh damn, then I'd have to cast with a spoiler. Nobody wants that. And Robert skillfully putting down the ward without getting noticed, and also luckily. And rotating around, we've got the scythe up from Pretty. Yes it is. Clyde just manages to catch him. He's going to use it to slow him down a little bit. No, he's going to chase a little bit deeper. He's getting really confident here. But that's a lot of time that he just bought. Now we've got the charge plus a missile. Nope, missile doesn't even get in flight. The call down though will connect. And here comes the stun. The shallow grave. It's not even going to matter. It's the stun doesn't. The charge connects after the shallow grave is over, and that's the first casualty. So it's 2 go down. That's two go down on both sides now. Kyler about to drop. 3 people pounding him. He's surrounded with not only 3 heroes, but 3 creeps too. Robert on the run. Shallow grave down. 20 seconds to go. He is not. Yeah. Oh, that was a wicked power shot right across his ass. But here comes Trips. Bloodright is going to clip him. He actually got him before the Bloodright even finished. Cheeks Flapping, just trying to buy some time. If he can get a frostbite in, he could definitely help out Trips. He's willing to sacrifice himself. Now Dreams completely ruptured. There's going to be a frostbite combo. Can we get focus fire on him? Nope. Power shot though, and a frostbite. Oh no, the Shallow Grave's back up and it's in. But here comes Clyde Frog once again. Save on Dreams. Holy shit, that was close. 2 big saves on the healers. Big save by Robert and Clyde Frog on both teams. Nice fucking job by both. Desperation fucking TP. Like, I'm coming. Hang in there. Wow, Pretty Buddy dropped so fast. Couldn't even get the scythe off, but he has it this time. So that was a 2 for 2 trade at least. Nope, 3 for 2. So Noobs pick up 3 kills there. Getting a little bit of momentum in their corner. And they also deflected a huge tower push right there on their safe tower. Double damage rune bottom for another 70 seconds and change. And looks like we're going to see a little bit of farm from Trips. He's going to push that back to mid lane and pick up a little bit of farm for himself. He's probably going to finish a blade mail or something. Get his next item before he continues. This is the weird thing about playing Bloodseeker. I've played a lot of him lately. He scales really weird in that once he hits level 6 he scales really well, and then if he doesn't pick up a really critical item right after the next team fight, Crimson getting caught here. That's quick and over and done. Extra 30-second respawn time with the scythe there. And payback inbound, but oh, they're surrounded. Who's surrounding who, really? It's 5 on 4. But who's got the bigger... I don't want to say who's got the bigger sack for this one, but it's just who's going to make the... who's just going to nut up and go first. Not always the best decision when you're down your biggest initiator, though. Noobs as Noobs wisely decided to pull back for 20 more seconds, try to buy time for Crimson to get back up. He's also almost got another strike, too. There's a lot of heroes that are close to 6, and now Shackle Shot's going to catch 2. Light Frog immediately dives in on 5, gets obliterated. Power Shot from Dreams is the last thing he's going to do. He's down. Pretty Bunny gets shallow graved, saved from the rocket barrage. He is going to get saved while the rest of his team just gets annihilated. And they went in early. I don't think they had Crimson for this one. That was 4 down. Crimson's finally here, but not before they have 2 healers save the rest of their team, enough to where Crimson can't do shit. He still doesn't have his Nether Strike with which to burst down anybody else. He's going to get creep blocked a little bit. Captain Trips with the Thirst, and he's going to finish the job. So like I was saying, he's going to die. So anyways, like I was saying, Clyde Frog unfortunately comes in a little late. No Guardian Angel here. There's a lot of heroes that are still 5. I'm sure everybody on Worthful is doing just fine now. Yeah, everybody on Worthful 6 or higher. But 2 critical heroes need their ultimates so bad right now, and that's going to cost them big time if they can't get it somewhere.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Excuse me. Hope you paid extra for that. Anyways, 5-to-1 kill ratio, and that's first stone drawn for second stone. Okay, they've got 2 towers down, almost a 10k lead, but still plenty of room for them to come back. Big thing. Step 1. Oh, they're being really aggressive on this too. They really want that tier 1 tower up top, but problem is they really need some ults here for this too. But a 4-on-1 gank seems to be pretty easy. Cheeks 5 is going to pick up his ult, and 2, maybe 3 creeps away. Clyde Frog picking up the Soul Ring at a unfortunate 14 minutes. But let's see, yeah, give him the creeps. Make him level 6. That should do it. He sticks around. This is one of the things when you're playing hard 4, hard 5. When you're in this position, oh, here we go. We're going to have a team fight before he gets to 6. And that's going to cost Crimson. Crimson cheeks flapping, getting vaporized right away. And Clyde Frog's still not 6 before he runs. He's going to get Repel. Won't take the Rupture off, but it was not quite. Guardian Angel would have been great right about now. So we're still maintaining a 5-to-1 kill ratio for Worthful Nuts. And yeah, poor Clyde Frog just hanging there. This is one of those times where you just have to, as a team, just say, hey, look, we got our, manage the experience. When you have a big pile of heroes, be like, hey, look, just back off. Give this guy, give X person the experience or the gold they need to finish X item, and just get it done. That's one thing you'll see more of as the league progresses as we get closer to the playoffs too in October. You'll see more of that. You'll see a lot of that in the Torora Cup, which I'll be casting next Sunday. I'm doing all these replays on Sunday, so literally a week from today, I'll be pretty much doing an 8 or 9 hour marathon of an all-day winner-take-all tournament in Finland. I'm gonna be getting up at like 6 in the morning to do it. All right, so here we go. He wants some payback. Clyde Frog, okay, he got a 6. Not sure where he got it. Trips coming in, leading off with the Blood Right, countering with the Repel right away, and the just tons of damage here. Oh, nice Shackle Shot, catching nice shot. Baby Powder goes down, and that Death Ward is just pounding away on their whole team. It pretty much connected and bounced all they want, but they got him. Leading off with the might be able to get a Shallow Grave on this, but they're not going to save him. That is a 4-for-1 trade, ladies and gentlemen. Nice counter by Noobs ass Noobs. This is where they turn it around right here. This is also where they turn it around against the Pansies. Right here. When you get on their side of the map, deep in their tier 2s, they control their tier 2s really well. That is probably Noobs X Noobs' greatest strength. Once you start pushing their tier 2s, you better be ready. Like, you better be fully committed. You better have the items you need. Because they defend their tier 2s and deeper much better than they defend their tier 1s. Alright, so Ribera's a little overextended here. Alright, so that actually puts Dreams in second place there. Not bad. Cheeks flapping. Better get flapping. They better be flapping in max capacity. Maximum wind resistance better be kicking in right here. There we go.
So, big swing right there. That literally closed the gap by almost half. It was almost a 12k game, roughly, so that's essentially a half of what they closed. Everybody's level 6. Let's check the items real quick here. Let's see. So we got Helm of the Dombey's actually going to be done pretty soon on Saboon.
Top tower is under attack.
Let's see. So Dreams picks up level 11. He's halfway to an Ags. Cool. Blade Mail almost done on Crimson. Let's see, where is he at here? Yeah, about 300 gold, 400 gold to go, and I think Bunny's got spotted there. I don't know if they noticed the Heartstopper aura on these guys, but okay, definitely get spotted by the power shot. Yeah, Noobs are very good turf defenders. They're very good. they do good gang warfare. Let's put it that way. You don't come across and tag their towers without paying for it. Unfortunately, though, they've got a free farming. They're free farming Captain Trips up top, so he's getting those critical mid-game items. Main thing being Blade Mail, so huge. Like once you start trying to solo roam and stuff like that, and dealing with reinforcements and stuff, you have so little time to gank. On the other team's side, it's so much little time, especially when you have a level advantage and the teams are starting to rotate as a team. They start to TP around together. You know, they start work. You know, even teams that didn't have that before, they start to do that more, even in a pub match. So on team matches, you're going to see that even more. So as a Bloodseeker, you have to be able to pretty much. Oh, here we go. So this is how much time you have. Like if you can't kill him within about 5 seconds. Oh, what happened there? Did he charge out? Oh no, he charged out and died. I'm sorry guys, this has gotta be probably, I don't do fails of the week, but this is pretty good. I might even send this one to Sir Action Slacks. We'll see. So he goes out, does the thing. He's like, alright guys, I'm ready. Alright. Oh, you know what it is? It was the continuous spell action. You know when you think you're safe. Alright, so anyways, call down, completely missed right there. Missile's going to connect on Kyler, but they're defending on high ground. I don't think they have the mana to do this. No, Cheeks isn't there with the freezing field. Clyde might have to do a suicidal, yeah, just a sacrificial lamb right there. Just keep things from getting worse. But yeah, when you know what happened, you'll like attack after spellcast thing, attack after ability use. It'll usually send you back to like whatever creep, have you attack whatever creep. So basically, yeah, it'll send them back to around here, and that's what it did. It's just, you know, I've actually died to that once or twice before. But yeah, you have so little time to gank as a Bloodseeker if you do it solo, that if you don't have Blade Mail by about, I don't know, 12 minutes or so, give or take. If you don't have it by the time you start really roaming around solo ganking yourself, if you don't at least have Blade Mail, then you're really in deep shit. You're not going to get those ganks in time, and reinforcements will get there, and you will pretty much either die or have to run away and waste time. But so far so good for Captain Trips. He's got the gear he needs to keep doing what he needs to do. And Sabone is going to get caught out here and might be able to get a cask off. No, not in time. Didn't have the mana for the Scythe. Oh, just 15 mana away from the Scythe. Nice defensive shackle shot. And here we go, defending those tier 2 towers again. Turf warfare for Noobs Ask Noobs. No rushes yet, 20 minutes. They're not quite in a position to do it yet. We've got a Blinky on Baby Powder and a little bit of tank. He can be getting a Vanguard pretty soon if he wants to, or if he can go straight into Blade Mail, we'll see. Anyways, back into those items. Soul Ring. Clyde could do a mech next. Well, kind of remains to be seen. Captain Trips getting the Eruption on Sabone. He's going to fight back this time. He's going to do, yep, there's the Blade Mail coming back on him there. No BKB to counter it yet. And here comes Crimson. Oh, now, yeah, he sees the reinforcements for Wordful this time. Literally, that's how much time, especially when you have people like Spirit Breaker or Nature's Prophet or anybody who can just get to the field faster, or people who can literally heal and turn the fight around with Shallow Grave or something. Anything. Fighting, trying to gank next to a tower, all that shit. Here we go. And one more on the backside. We got Kyler waiting for him too. Re-TPing in. Immediately blood right. Clyde's going to go ahead and take the hit for the team here. It's still 3-on-4. We've got, yeah, here comes Dreams around the backside. Baby Powder really wants to get that blink, and good choice for Noobs. This is like the one tower that you really don't want to. I mean, the positioning is bad for them because they're all on low ground. They're all on low ground, and their main initiator or their main carry was dead for that fight. So, good choice not taking that fight. Fortunately, that's going to be another tower, a little more position advantage. That is their second to last tier 2 tower as well, and now they currently are doing timeshare in the Radiant Jungle for at least a few minutes here. Take a look at the wards here. All on Noobs side. Noobs, however, have some really good defensive wards. Some in their own jungle, but they've got to be wary of. They've got to be wary of wards in their own jungle too. Knowing that they've got a roaming, you got a Slaughter blinking around. You got a fast-moving Bloodseeker. The more blinkers you have on your team, the more scared you should be, or the more blinkers on the enemy team. Like, I pretty much set the ability. Okay, here we go, coming around. Here they go. Reinforcements coming. Crimson will not see them before they engage. Kyler's going to see them first, probably. Power Shot's going to reveal trips, but not Kyler. He's going to slip in the backside. Here comes Power Shot and Blood right about the same time. And the Freezing Field going to cover their escape, but nope. Crimson's actually going to pop the Nether Strike on Baby Powder, but he is a little bit deep. Dreams can't really help because he's ruptured. He's going to only do it off for a Power Shot from long range, and now that Death Ward is just pounding away, that heavy long-range artillery. It's 2 for 1 so far, but Kyler is in trouble. He's really low. That long-range missile does hurt him, but man, there is a lot of heal on Worthful's side. 2 for 1 trade, but they did get the tower, so all in all, could have gone a lot worse. Noobs actually might have gained a little bit of ground on that one. And they did get one of the biggest gankers on their team. Yeah, they closed the gap a little bit there. Considering that Worthful's every kill for Worthful right now is worth a lot more, yeah, they gained a little bit of ground there. These guys are not out of it yet. There's a 4K difference here between the first, between I should say the fast movers. But this could be worse. Sabone is falling behind. He looks like he's working on a, I guess a Manta, or maybe a Sanjinyasha. Got a ways to go on it though. One thing that as far as shortcomings, one thing that the team can work on later that I can see, Noobs need to work on micromanaging a Helm of the Dami creep for stacking Ancients. That's really about it. Otherwise, their rotations have been great. Their communication's been great. Their draft overall is pretty decent, pretty well balanced. Going up against 2 healers that can also, and a lot of stun, is not really that easy. Let's see how we're doing on this. We getting an axe here? Nope, we got the Glimmer Cape and the Arcane. We do have smoke. So we're starting on the BKB now. Sanjinyasha now done. Trip's now moving a lot faster, almost level 16. Pretty Bunny actually pulling a little more supporty role, despite being in the mid. He's almost got an axe done though. See how far he is. He's got it in the. See, only about 314 gold. And Robert's also going to be working possibly on his own ags. That'll make the weave. The weave is like almost half the screen. It's like a good. Like, take the screen you got. It's probably like a quarter of the screen of how big the weave radius is. It's huge. With the Aghanims, it's pretty awesome, and it's more. And when you're doing a lot of. It would pretty much shut down Clyde after about a good 10 seconds. You have 4 step done on Robert, which it's good for escape, and it's also good for really making Rupture a pain in the ass. Someone just wants to stand still. That's okay. We'll just 4 staff you a little bit further away from your teammates, and we'll add to the damage on a level 3 Rupture, which soon to be soon. Crimson now has his treads and blade mail done, so he's able to dive a little more confidently. He's got a little bit more strength. Might see our first roach soon. It looks like they're getting their wards out of the way. They took out one ward, so that's all they. Oh, nice little backup ward here for Noobs. Just put it up with a sentry. Oh, I'm gonna push this tier 2. It's the only one left they got. And charge on Pretty Bunny. Whether they're gonna cancel it or go for it. Duncan's gonna cancel this one. He did pull back. And that was almost a flying V for a second there. You guys see that? We're fuller assembling the flying V back here behind the net, moving around. Oh, Trips, you got too far. You fucked up the V. Here we go. Something's up. Well, Trips is going to get exposed. He's going to get exposed early. The weave is going to hit him. Clyde Frog is going to go down almost instantly, so that's no heals for them. And right after that's Crimson, but a lot of damage coming in on Baby Powder. So but unfortunately, that's 3 down already for Noobs. This farm is really starting to kick off. Trips coming in with Sanj and Yasha plus Blade Mail right off the bat. And level 16 is just too much to contend with 2 healers backing him up. And that's a complete team wipe. That's a completely successful smoke gank for Worthful Nuts. That's going to be their last tier 2 tower. Again, this is their kill zone. So being able to beat Noobs right here in their kill zone speaks highly of Worthful Nuts, because that's their playground. They're really good there. But unfortunately, the farm's just too far in their favor. We're probably gonna have a second 2 BKBs done. Yeah, almost there. About 800 and some gold, 800 gold and change to go for a second BKB already, and there's a lot of magical damage on this team.
Middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Clyde Frog, unfortunately, being the bearer of bad news more often than not. He's not able to get a repels off as often as he needs to. He's just too often in front. Cheeks flapping, taking a maledict, and taking a lot really. Pretty Bunny taking a missile to the backside. They are going to regroup in the woods here. Let's hit it right back around. Glimmer Cape Hop for almost no reason. So Bone's going to die in the Rupture. Just the Trips comes out, pops the Blade Mail. A lot of damage being returned. Crimson's going to go down almost entirely to the Blade Mail. No, he's not going to go down. Saved by the Shallow Grave as the Scythe takes out Crimson. That's again 3. That is 8 for nothing currently. 8 for nothing right now. Yeah, Shackles. Ooh, almost caught Hugh. Oh, nice try by Dreams. Nice try. Kyler's gonna blink in and stun, but he's a little deep here. He's getting hit by 3 towers simultaneously. Even the Shallow Grave might not save that. Another Shackle shot, but a Blood Rate's gonna counter. Send Dreams away.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
That's going to be the mid-racks. Here comes a Bone firing off the call down. These guys are almost out of gas. The only one with any mana right now is Baby Powder and Trips. All the supports are out of gas. That's the second BKB now done. I'd say that was a successful smoke gank. They got 8 kills in a tower, no casualties. Unfortunately, this is just looking more and more grim. Noobs have come back from worse before, though. Great time to roach here as they clean up their front yard. And Dreams, however, is going to pick up a little more gear. He's still a contender anyway. He'll pick up Ags for the push, get some crits. We have Daedalus pretty soon. Sabone actually picked up a little more farm in that fight. Yasha now done. He should have Sanj. What is that? Maybe like 800 gold or something like that away, give or take. I don't know. Crimson diving really. That's some long range reconnaissance right there. He said fuck it. But now he is trapped. But he is trapped, and they know it. Nope, he's gonna TP out. Can they get the stun in time? No. Whew, that was cool. That was tense. Nice escape there. You gotta give him points for trying, and also having a lot of SB players do not have the discipline to know when to pull back. So you gotta give Crimson some credit there. Not making a bad thing situation worse. So we've got about a 6k gap between the top 2 carries right now. And unfortunately, Captain Trips just ticking off. He's doing a really good job of, if there's any downtime, he is farming. and he's pretty mobile. Sanjin Yasha, with just a little bit of thirst speed, will almost give him full haste. And I mean, the guy's not wasting any time. That's something that you're going to see a lot more of as we go deeper into this season and into Season 3. You're going to see a lot of these veteran teams returning, and Crimson's going to get back really fast. There you go, Repel just to cover the door. In retrospect, it was probably better maxing Repel against all these stuns and stuff would probably... Yes, Helm of the Dominator, stacking Ancients, and maxing Repel first, probably the two big things that would have turned this around. The Smoke Gank, they're going to get revealed almost instantly. The fight in high ground, they're going to surrender the high ground right away. Repel right away. Are they going to fight here in the same kill zone? Yes, they are. They're going to pop it right away. The freezing field is going to get canceled. Kyler immediately going to get stunned right out. That Guardian Angel does finally get popped for once, but there's just too much damage. Scythe's going to cut right through it. 2 down for Noobs ass Noobs. None for Worthful, and they're looking good right now. They're in good shape. Missile's going to hit Robert, and unfortunately, yeah, Savon's gonna have to cut around the backside. Good call getting out the back door there, and that's gonna cost him the mid racks here. Good attempt on the smoke gank, but the spotter caught him. The two spotters caught him. However, they did pick up a Sanjin Yasha for Savon.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Meanwhile, good call by Crimson, at least getting a little bit of farm up top. Might be able to finish a Vanguard or something. Vanguard, or get it, maybe go into a basher or something. But honestly, at this point, this SB is so underfarmed that a basher is not going to do much good. Hey, they got pretty money. Didn't even see that. Yay! That is a Maelstrom? Is this Sand? No, a Sanj. Okay, he's gonna do a Sanj. He knew maybe Sanjin Yasha, maybe a Silver Edge. Sanjin Yasha is pretty. Sanjin Yasha has been so like standard in so many builds across the board in this in the last few patches. Just so good. Anybody that likes move speed, it's pretty much the standard. Question is, which one do you get first in your build? Now we got a Mjolnir down for Captain Trips. He wants to Roche. You could tell he wants to. Just doesn't have the lifesteal for it. He's got some healing buddies. He just needs a Witch Doctor just to look out for him, just to give him some regen during that, and it'd be fun. You know, Kylar leading not the charge, but leading the advance. Dreams might be able to catch Shot on the side, but now he sees that there's some backup behind there. Doesn't see Robert yet. Now he does. Kyler gonna bounce out of there. The downside to pushing like this, I mean, they can keep doing this all they want, but the more times you push the farm up to their side, I mean, they're doing a good job of at least, let's put it this way, Worthful, at least one guy is free farming away from the main push, and that's, so they're taking advantage of the space, at least to a pretty good extent. But when you're pushing all the lanes up and none of them, okay, well, when 2 of the 3 are regular, or 2 of the 3 are regular creeps still, you know, you're actually letting them close the gap a little bit. You might see another smoke gig soon. Do we? Yeah, we have smoke on Mr. Jadouche. Do people come up to you and be like, "Yeah, I got a package for Mr. Jadouche? Jadouche? Is this French? Yeah, I got a package here. Anybody want to sign for this?"
Double damage.
There we go. This might be the first and only Roche of this game. Dying fast.
Roshan has
Natural.
fallen
Oh,
to the
I thought Trips would pick it up, but nope. A little more room on the Slarder right now. BKB at a solid 9 seconds. Probably 9 seconds on the blood. And here comes Sylar. He's diving deep. Or Kyler, sorry. And immediately popping the Guardian Angel before he can get stun locked. Kyler is actually going to die. Wow, he gets Shallow Grave from a long ways out, but he is going to die. The Aegis will pop immediately. They just use that as bait. and they start ripping through all of Noobs' ass Noobs while that A just does its job. They trade 3 for 1. Nice job there. Good job. He's literally just like, just come at me, bro. I'm just gonna fucking burn this Aegis, and you guys can kill them all. Just do it. And unfortunately, Crimson's gonna get picked off in the ass with the scythe. Literally swiping that scythe right through his butt cheeks like a credit card. They gotta push. They gotta push quick. They are pushing, but respawn times are coming up soon. Unfortunately, not so much for Crimson, but Sabone is still a contender. He can still do work if they can get a good call down. Kylar is almost down again. So many good saves by the. So many good shallow graves in this fight have really turned this around. And there you go, kind of blinking in, baby powder. Immediate respawn and cheek flapping goes right back down again. Kyler finally dies, courtesy of Dazzle. Anyways, they're just pounded through the rest of them. Sabone goes down. Captain trips. He actually finished him off with the rupture, I think there. Clyde Frog is the sole survivor right now. Dream Spy's back to pick off Pretty Bunny with a power shot right in the ass. So they will get the racks, and that might even be GG. We'll see. Power, all that focus fire, nicely done by Dreams. Nicely done. Gotta love the shackle shot. So, excuse me, the Mr. Robert has been pretty much the MVP of this game. How can I forget your name when you've been doing all these beautiful saves? Dreams with a Z.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Doctor, I thought it was McDreamy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, so unfortunately they picked up more racks gold. Nope, actually they did. Excuse me, they did save the racks. Well done by Noobs. They defended their turf a little bit longer.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
So it's about a 25,000 gold game, but they did pick off the top tower just now. Courtesy of the gold bond is awesome, by the way. It's incredibly strong too. If you never use it, don't use it sparingly until you get used to it. That's all I gotta say. Don't pour that shit on the first go. Alright, so the BKBs are down to 8 seconds respectively. Now we have Boots of Travel done, so that's even faster. Kyler blinking in, catching 2 with the slam. Ooh, Robert's there to help him out, keep him alive, but the rest of them aren't quite there yet. Another good save by Robert. But the rest of his team aren't there to follow up just yet. Crimson needs to cancel this. No, he's actually going top. He's like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And a 4-man push down the middle with Captain Trips in tow. Picking off those Ancients real quick. Again, not wasting any time. There's the smoke. And Mr. Jadouche bravely going up. Oh no, sorry, Pretty Bunnies. And they are going to catch Clyde Frog. Down he goes. In 3, 2. Oh no, pops the Guardian Angel. Cheeks Flappin's going to go down first. Nope, he's going to go down second, excuse me. But the call down is going to come through first. Death Ward pounding away on any survivors that are in range. He actually has to cancel it early because everybody's out of range. They're all dead. They're going to pick off Dreams in the lane. And that might be GG right there. They've got Crimson out of position up top. He's going to have to charge back down. Yep, he's on his way down right now. They've got... Yeah, do they have a buyback? Nope. That's going to be a second set of racks with a almost 3-to-1 kill ratio. And tons of farm on 2 very hard carries. Well, 1 very hard carry and 1 very good mid-game ganker. That's snowballing out of control. And another carry that's pretty much snowballing out of control. Pretty Bunnies. And missile coming out, going to hit Trips. Does nothing. They're going to stun Pretty Bunny. This is a 2-on-5 against 2 healers. They have as many healers as damage dealers, respectively here. Clyde Frog is up. You gotta give him points for not giving up. They're to push out the supers in the tier 4. They want to at least save the tier 4s. And the Pretty Bunny blinks in, drops a scythe, credit card swipe. No! Transaction denied, but they will finish it off with the Death Pulse. Here comes Kylar, just trying to get extra kill, just trying to pad the KDA at this point. Sabone pounding him out though with a rocket barrage to the butt. Cheeks flapping, unfortunately going to go down. He gets caught out. Pretty Bunny going to take another missile to the face. And meanwhile, they're working down those tier 4s. They're just going to end it right here at 40 minutes, 41 minutes basically. They pretty much have to call GG. And call down 1, call down 2. They just literally tank it. Missile, okay, we're going to tank it. Oh, nope. Nice power shot combo. A little too fast for him. And that tower, is there a catapult nearby? Nope. The tower's essentially dead. Kylar buys back. Mr. Baby Powder. Oh, they're turning it back around. Dream's going to get caught out. Scythe is down for 10 more seconds. They got Dreams in a Rupture and a Blood Right, but Kylar Tide, nope, not saving him. The farm is just too out of control. Here they come again. Last ditch here. Pretty Bunny. They're at least trying to take a few with them. Down he goes. And another strike. Robert on the run, but there goes the tier 4 tower. Good games called at 42 minutes. A good effort by Noobs and Stoops. Despite the snowball factor here, they gave him a really good game. They gave him a really good fight. The early game just really got out of control. The only two things I think that really didn't work in their favor was, one, not stacking the creeps in their favor. Not stacking the creeps. And not stacking the ancients, really. And the other one was you got a max repel versus the degen aura against all these stuns and such. And other than that, they did pretty good. Maybe the draft could have been a little different. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you thought could have been done differently. But otherwise, as far as their play and their tenacity and stuff, they gave them a good game. They didn't quit. Nice. I like how Crimson just comboed that, waited for the missile to just hit him. He might actually get him with another strike. No, it's not up. Oh, might get it. No, 17% one more time. Just one more. No. Okay. So they called GG anyway, yet the Ancients have not exploded, which is kind of odd because my next match I'm going to cast. You're going to see something. It's not exactly going to blow your mind. It's not like it hasn't happened before, but it might. It's definitely the first time it's happened in this season. Might even be the first time in this league. So look for the... Which one was it? I have to recast it because it didn't get done properly. Like it didn't, like half of my match. This is part of the reason I'm doing all this stuff over again. Which one was it? It was the Pansies versus...
Just what the doctor ordered.
Pansies versus somebody.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Oh, guys, just end it. You called GG already. Why is this still going? That's so funny. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Last huzzah. Credit card swipe on Dreams. Transaction denied. And Cheeks might actually get the full freezing field duration on this one. Not quite. Another Straddle Grace save by Robert. Fantastic job on that. But another, Huge Douche has done some really good saves himself too. Death Ward pretty much ran its full duration on that one. Tyler dropping in the slam, dropping in the smash, crush, whatever you want to call it. Down goes Sabone, and down goes the Ancient. Alright, so I got a lot more to do. I got like 1,700,000 matches. Again, thank you for your patience, and let's get some more matches done. This is some good shit here too.